back to episode 41. There we go for box number a lot. We have been obviously lacking in the videos, but we've still been getting stock through onto the website, so fortunately I may have missed some box openings. My fault. Just feel a bit rushed, especially when there's like 50 or 60 boxes sat at the door waiting to be opened. So, It That Carelessly Riles Glimmer as our first deck out the door. Troop Call and Dust Imp. It is Untamed, Dis and Logos. So, 2 Niffle Apes, 2 Full Moons, 2 Adventurers. There's a Reverse Time, Effervescent Principle, 2 Gateways to Dis, Key Hammer, like the Key Hammer, and the Giant Sloth. Rares, Giant Sloth, Reverse Time. Pretty decent. Just going to pick these up randomly because obviously they went everywhere. And we have Grizz Lady Bloody Handed Pulson. It is a Brobnar, Untamed and Shadows deck. Auto Cannon, Kindreth Long Shot as the rares. There is Holly, Perilous Wild, and Chieftain under that side. Double Crump, Double Valda, Silvertooth twice, Shadow Self twice, that's nice. 2 Niffle Apes and the Queen to go with them. Key Charge, 2 Fog Banks, 2 Crumps, Bait and Switch, always good to have the Bait and Switch, and a Bad Penny, always good. And Razzlejet, the Private of the Lair. Not seeing much in the way of Horseman decks. It seems to be a way of things at the moment. I think also people are realising that they're not all that. So that's a second routine job and a third Shula. So triple Shula, double Toxin, 2 Think Drones, 2 Zinks the Minis, obviously 2 routine jobs, 2 Pawn Sacrifices, 2 Red Planet Rayguns, Urchins, Ghostly Hand over there, Dancer Doom, and rares, routine job, twice Dance of Doom. Cool. Yeah, I think people have actually worked out that just because it's got the Horseman deck in, the Horseman in, doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be amazing. It has got a good head start on most decks, but it's so Headhunter and Vigor. There's a lot nicer set of combos out there. So the Brilliant Field Marshal of Alphacon. So triple Bears, 2 Tunks, 2 Headhunters, 3 Headhunters. There's a Vigor under there. So it's got the Key Charge, Relentless Assault Punch. So Brainstem, Anathema, Giant Sloth, and Martians make bad allies as the rares. Don't get me wrong, the Horsemen are good, but they work better when they've got some sort of backup as well. If you're just relying on the Horsemen, now people understand and know what to do with them. It's not always the better deck. So, Charette and Grabberjammer, we have a Dis, Mars and Logos under there. So 2 Zinks, 2 John Smiths, Control the Weak 3, Gateway to Dis and Fear twice. I do like Control the Weak, especially 3 of them. 2 Zinks, 2 John Smiths, Gateway to Dis and Fear twice. I do like Control the Weak, especially 3 of them. That's a lot of controlling your opponent. This one that ran away. So, Eribat Lee of the Insightful and the Caffeinated. There's nothing wrong with being caffeinated. Could do with being caffeinated myself. Brobnar. Oh, didn't see that. Brobnar, Mars, and Logos. So we have a pawn sacrifice as a maverick. Seem to be seeing a lot more mavericks today. So there's a Flame Fist and a John Smith under the tear strip. 2 chieftains, 2 Coward's Ends, and rares of Pile of Skulls, Invasion Portal. I'll give him a gold star. Pawn Sacrifice. I don't know if that's a... It's not a bad one, but it's not one I'm gonna... It's a bit of a sneaky one in there, but yeah. So we have Jupiter Q Kravkara the 5th. It's Dis, Brobnar, and Logos. Twin Titan Mechanics. That's a smash, and that's a Howling Pit. That's a rare Howling Pit. Strange Gizmo, rare. Luke the Goblin as the rare. So that's 3 rares. Tyler's Crow Crag 4, and Your Mama Mastery 5. Not bad. 2 Terrors, 2 Tremors, 2 Gauntlets of Command, 2 Phase Shifts, and a Library Access. That's quite interesting. 2 Titan Mechanics to bring the costings down. So let's see. Dransoma the Orpheum Thief is Brobnar, Mars, and Dis. Oops. Yeah. Rares. Where are you hiding, rares? There is Soft Landing there, Bumpsy there. Shatterstorm, Gavos Long Arms, 2 Arises, 2 Bumpsies, 2 Shulers, 2 orbital bombardments. And we have Saltad, Tripicus, the Cubic, and Everyday. And this be a Brobnar, Shadows, and Logos, and Subtle Maul, and a second Grenade Snib under there. So 2 Grenade Snibs, 2 Gauntlet Commands, 2 Bad Pennies, rares of the Sting, Mac the Knife, King of the Crag, Loot the Goblin. Nice. Let's have a look. We have Quicklock, the Jeweler of Winding View. And that's Mars, Untamed, and Shadows. There's all the Niffle Apes again. So 3 Niffle Apes, a Murmuk, a Giant Sloth as a rare under there, 2 Think Drones, 2 Pheromones, 2 Phosphorus Stars, 2 Obliterates, 2 Dodgers, Shadow Self, Silvertooth, Umbra Urchin, and rares are Master Plan, Giant Sloth under there, and Custom Virus, 1 in each again. So, SPC Totally Zub. So 2 ancient bears. Is that the disintegrator? Yeah, flicks the disintegrator. Whispering Reliquary. 2 Shield of Justice. 2 John Smiths. Rares are Disintegrator under there, Taliga under this side. Over this side, sorry. Last pack. Last pack. What can it be? And that's practically open on the back. That's, yeah. The One Who Purposely Serves Chains. Quite apt for the game. And triple champion and a fire spirit under that side. So so triple champion. There's double red planet ray guns at the top. Double bump C, fire spitter. One Stood Against Many, Lord Golgotha, and Banner of Battle for the rares. And that's the 12. So, thanks again for viewing, watching, putting up with me. Please like, share, subscribe. We will be doing a lot more of these as time goes by, progressing on to other games and stuff like that as well. So keep your eye open. We've always got stuff coming out. Again, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.